125 to dispatcher. 125.
Hello, my name's Alan, and on the 12th of January 1987 I went to Westland Fire Station as a new recruit in the Northern Ireland Fire Service, as it was then. I was 23 years old and looking forward to a career in the fire service. 3 months training, there was 24 of us started, and it was great crack, and we were all so keen to learn and so keen to get out on the stations. And our careers then, it was a 30-year plan. You could stay for 30 years or you would go at 55 years old, and to us that all seemed like a lifetime. And lo and behold, in the blink of an eye, I'm sitting here now having retired just over a week. I can't believe it. I was posted to Blue Watch Westland, which unusually I stayed for 30 years and retired from Blue Watch Westland as a firefighter. Traditionally the watches change from time to time as people getting promoted and people move into different stations. Our watch stayed the same for a long time, and there was 5 of us who worked together for 25 years, and we always called the fire brigade like our second family, because you work together, sleep together, go through things that other people shouldn't have to do together. We laugh together and cry together, and it was like another family. So it is hard when it comes to retirement to remove yourself from all that. My first fire was a chimney fire on the Crumlin Road in Belfast, and it was like a 3-story building, and we had to go up on the roof, and my legs were shaking like mad. It was the first one I'd been at, and of course they sent me up there, and I always remember that, sitting up on top of that roof looking down and thinking, how did I get up here? Since then I've been involved in lots of different incidents across Belfast, but mainly being based at Westland, it was North Belfast, and I pretty much drive up any street in North Belfast now and I've been at a call or an incident somewhere in the vicinity. The first incident to note was when we rescued a girl from a fire in Rosa Penna Parade, and she was unconscious, but we had to drag her out of the fire and resuscitate her, and she survived, and me and my crew commander got commendations for that from the chief fire officer. When I joined the fire brigade in 1987, here in Northern Ireland, it was still what we called the Troubles. So in them days I still attended bomb incidents, fire bombs, all sorts of different terrorist related calls, and it was changed. We were really busy in those days, we were always out. Lots of other incidents were in the 90s. We had what we called here in Northern Ireland the Drumcree times, when it was pretty much mayhem on the streets of Belfast, and the police, we were out at incidents where the police just couldn't control what was going on. It was like a war zone. It was petrol bombs flying from one end of the street to the other, houses on fire, and we were everywhere, and it was like watching something on TV and not actually believing you were taking part in it. So that night always lives long, because we worked all through the night at loads of different incidents, from cars on fire to schools on fire to community centres on fire to houses on fire. Other nights, another incident was Old Year's Night. We were on the station and the IRA planted incendiary devices in lots of different properties all over Belfast, and at 12:05, just as we all brought in the new year, the incendiaries went off everywhere, and the fire service were all over the place. We were everywhere again. Texas, which was the name of old home base, burnt to the ground. Lots of shops and offices in Belfast city centre burnt down, and that was another mad night as well that always sticks in the mind. Throughout my career in the fire brigade, everything has changed. I mean, I'd been to the Ulster Folk and Transport Museum and seen fire engines in there that I was on. That shows you how old I am. Everything has changed. The equipment, the way we tackle fires, to make the job easier. Uniform, I mean, on the day I retired, I wore my old uniform. The boys were amazed I could still fit into it, but I wore my old uniform and they wore the new uniform, and the difference was just unbelievable. Obviously the last year or so I've obviously been preparing for retirement. I've been realising it was on the horizon, but it's always one of those things you think, it's never coming, it's not going to happen to me. Lots of people around you retire, move on, and then it's your turn, and it's very strange. But my plans are, in my head, I'm still young enough. I'm going to keep myself fit and active. I hopefully will be able to get another job, maybe part-time, to keep me occupied. There's a lot of work to be done around my house, so that my wife will keep me occupied with that. And I dare say I won't lose touch with all the guys out of work. So I'll keep in touch, but it'll definitely be different.